All right, we are recording now, and I'm going to go live on Facebook. Let's see here. All right, I think it's connecting to Facebook now. Okay, well, thank you for joining us today, everyone. Today, I got some good information about, we're going to talk about how to do virtual open houses and some ideas on how to get those, talk to sellers, talk to other agents in your office or that may want to have open houses. And we're going to kind of go over a little bit about that. So if you have any questions, use the chat. That's good there. I have that up on my screen, so I kind of watch over that. And of course, if there's something you want to talk more in detail, feel free to call, text me, email me. We'll set up a time and we'll go over any type of details you want about how to really maximize some virtual open houses here. Because number one, before we even go further, you don't have to have any of your own listings or listings that you want to have open houses at, or maybe your sellers don't, to have open houses. If you're with an office that has other agents and listings, and you could go for that. So there's going to be some information on that. So first, I'm going to share my screen with everybody. Here we go. And start the presentation here. So, all right. So today, again, day number 3. And again, there's going to be 20 of these. So, and if you could come to all of them, great. And remember to look for the recordings. Now today, again, about open houses, but a little bit of motivation too. Remember, every day you got to get stretched, get your motivation, get your goals ready, get your thoughts in order, get yourself going for the day, warm up, review your goals, get things going in organization, work out, get your heart pumping with some emails, some texts. I talk to agents every day that are getting good responses from their texts and reaching out to people and talking to people, because this is all ongoing. I'm going to say this every morning. It's all ongoing. So someone today that you talk to today might 2 weeks from now be like, oh, I think it's time to buy or sell. Or they talk to a family member, a friend that needs to buy or sell, or someone that needs to do something. So this is constant communication and with people. So get your blood pumping, get those calls, those emails, those texts, those instant message. And then at the end of every day, of course, go through what you accomplished for the day and go get prepped for the next day. So first, the motivation of the day. You have to get up every morning with determination. So if you want to go to bed with satisfaction. So of course, you want to make sure that you get at the end of every day, you want to know, I accomplished something. I did what I wanted to do. So really get up every morning with some type of determination of what you want to accomplish for the day. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard, especially now because of so many other distractions that we have, and watching the news and seeing what's going on in our communities and in our own houses and our family and our friends. Where I feel, and I hope a lot of you out there feel the same way, is that I feel more connected with some people that I have because we're talking and emailing and texting and doing Zooms with family and friends. I'm talking to more people now than I did before we were under quarantine. So that's the good part about it, I feel, but because we're really showing how much we care about everybody. But I know it's a distraction too, because when I get home at the end of the day or end of the half of the work day, because we all know real estate's 24/7, 5, 6 o'clock getting home, that's like the middle of the day for me. So there's lots of distractions. So have that determination that you're going to make sure you get through some things that you want to get accomplished for the day. So now we're going to get into some ideas on open houses and what you can do. So open houses, when buyers are stuck at home, agents need to be creative with ways to get their listings maximum exposure. And I have some really great marketing ideas about open houses that you will take on and continue to use even after this is all over and we're back to the new norm. Successful virtual open houses replicate the full experience of visiting the potential dream home. So with those open houses, I have a feeling that we're gonna pick up on virtual open houses. And if you're watching this from the Cleveland area, and I'm not too sure if Columbus or Cincinnati market have picked up on this yet, but we could do virtual open houses. And there's a link, and our MLS just came out with a way for us to do that for virtual open houses. I just sent a message to them yesterday to ask make sure those virtual open houses, if they're gonna come up as notifications on Realtor.com and Zillow and other websites out there. But with the virtual open house, you have the ability to do more than one open house in a day. In a virtual open house, if you do it live on your Facebook, you make it public so anybody could go to that. You could put signs out front that you're having a virtual open house, go to this address, just do almost an exact same thing that you would do for any normal open house, but guess what the advantages are? Number one, you get to limit your time there. You don't have to sit there for 2 or 3 hours. You could be there for a certain number of time and get through the house. You could connect with all of the people that come to an open house at one time while you're going through the open house. You're doing a live open house. You can connect with people. They're asking questions on your Facebook, or if you do it on any other type of means, if you do it on a Zoom, or any other way. But I suggest Facebook. That's an easy way for people to do it. It goes live. It goes up on your feeds. As long as you allow that, you got to make sure you got to allow that feed to be shown publicly, not just with your friends there. So there's different things, and I'm happy to help you with it. I'm not a 100% guru on Facebook, but I know a lot about marketing with Facebook. So if you need help with that. But there's ways that you could do a great virtual open house, show the house, interact with the people that are on there. You could get their names and information and continue following up with them. And I think you're going to get more viewers than someone who come by the house. And you can make connections with people that are just, we all know in the real estate business that we have some nosy neighbors that like to come by and see their neighbor's house because there's an open house and they know they're not there. We can always have had those. Imagine this times 10, that if you put signs up, virtual open house, open to public, people going on your Facebook and connecting with those people in the neighborhood that wouldn't have come to a normal open house on that. There's other ideas of having sponsorships with those open houses. You could find a mortgage company, title company, a home inspector to help sponsor that open house. What I mean by that, you could have them maybe give away something for people that attend, a raffle of some sort, a gift card or something like that. You're not paying for business. You're just saying, hey, come to my virtual open house, give us your information, and we're going to be raffling off a gift card or that for something of value to people that come to see the open house. Now, that's a way for marketing. You could get the help sponsor that might help you with that, or you could do that yourself. Also, I know some mortgage lenders and title reps that would love to at least come help you with that. So so you could stay safe, where say there's 2 of you at an virtual open house, and they're sponsoring it by just coming to help you for an hour, coming to the house, just the 2 of you. I mean, my opinion of being safe, 2 of you at the open house, them with your phone or because connected to your Facebook, and film you and going through the house. So you could be more relaxed and not hold up the phone or have to worry about something else. And then you could do a shout out, or they could say something. So if you as an agent don't have anybody that you have know offhand, ask your office manager, your broker, your owner, your other colleagues in the office if they have anybody. And you're going to find someone that'll say, hey, this loan officer is a good one. They'll be happy to take an hour of their Saturday or Sunday and do a virtual open house. Also, with the quarantine that's going on right now, of course, you could pretty much do an open house almost any day. There's people out there that they're home at nights. You want to do an early evening open house for an hour, do it. Put some signs out in the neighborhood and saying virtual open house tonight, with what address it's going to be, what's out there. There's so many ideas to get it out there. And if you want to spend a little time and money with Facebook ads, you could actually target market that community, that neighborhood, those people in that area if you want to spend a little bit of target marketing on that. You don't have to. It's a little bit, on the advanced level of going in there, figuring out how to do the ads, the ad manager. Facebook it's definitely not the easiest thing to do, but you can do Facebook ads too, and it shows your sellers you're doing something. Now, if you don't have a seller that's willing to do that or want to do that, look at your office. Look at your office listings. You could go in the MLS, put your office name, show all your office listings, reach out to agents. Definitely those houses. There might be a great house in the neighborhood that's vacant. My opinion, I don't think there would be a seller out there that has a vacant home that wouldn't allow you to go there and do a virtual open house of a vacant house. Not too sure, but of course you need their approval to do it. And another agent that has a listing that's vacant. In my office, I promote that all the time. Anything that helps our sellers sell their houses faster at a higher price, anything that helps market our agents, I promote within the office. So just if you've never asked for that type of help, feel free to, any agent watching this, reach out to your office, reach out to your managers, reach out to your brokers, and find a listing that's in your market that you want to do, that's so you can market yourself, and it shows that your community, your Facebook, your sphere of influence, that you are doing something, that you are reaching out, that you're doing those types of things. Next, things you could post. This is kind of like a /funny type of thing that gets someone's reaction on your Facebook with also the open house theme. Is that for the first time in history, we could save the human race by sitting on the couch and attending a virtual open house. Let's not mess this up. So just kind of verbiage like that, letting everybody know in your sphere and in your friends on Facebook and the people following you and watching you that, hey, I'm going to have an open house. This is kind of funny. We could really save. I always say, not doing something is sometimes harder than doing something. Right now, we're asked to quarantine ourselves and not do something, not go out, not do things, and it's hard. It's hard not doing things. So I feel some type of post like that would get some reactions from people, get you communicating with people. And remember, you as their social network, you always want as many comments, likes, communication with you back and forth, gets your posts pushed up more. So we all see those in our Facebook feeds, like, wow, the same message I saw yesterday, or same person, or things keep on coming up on my Facebook, because those are the people that are interacting with a lot of people, and it pushes you up on there. And also live video on Facebook also comes up and pushes you up there and keeps your name up there. So that's the one thing today, something you could post. Now, of course, what we were just discussing, something you could do for today, this week, soon, you could really get out there and do a virtual open house is something you can do. Now, and then this is what you could say when you're reaching out to people, and you could invite people to your open house. So another great thing about virtual open house is, you could ask your sphere, friends, relatives, people, anybody, please view my virtual open house. People watch House Hunters all the time. They watch those HGTV shows all the time. So again, more viewers on your live feed, more comments helps you promote that listing. And guess what? Now, this is how you connect. This is very important. I mean, everything was important, but this is very important. This is how you connect with those sellers. Now, if they're your sellers, again, you have to communicate with the other agent if it's some listing that you're doing an open house for another agent. But if it's your seller, reach out to your seller, make sure they're also on the feed and watching your open house and liking it and commenting on it and sharing it with their people. So if you have a post that you're advertising this open house on your feed, go make sure you tell your sellers to share that on their page. Now, when they share it on their page, it's going to reach out to all their sphere of people, and then their people will be commenting on it. Now you have a list of a new set of people that you could connect with, that are connected with your seller, and reach out to them, friend them, be part of now they're in your seller circle. Now be part, connect with them for future business. So this is kind of a whole snowball effect of social networking, marketing, virtual open houses, and getting it out there, marketing it to making sure the sellers are helping marketing, putting it out on their page. Look at what my agent's doing for me. Other people in the area, the neighborhood, if you put up signs, will see it, and remember that you're doing that kind of thing. If they visit you and they visit on the Facebook feed and they say you're giving out a raffle, and say everybody put in your comments, your name, or direct message me, we'll enter you into a raffle. Now you're building your database of the people that visited the open house. And if done correctly and promoted, I mean, this is just time. This is, other than to put the signs out front in a couple areas around the neighborhood and on busy streets, and the cost of those signs, it's just your time. And I feel that this is going to become a new, not normal. We're always going to have open houses of physically people coming by, but I think we're going to see a lot more virtual open houses happening, because it's so easy to do, and you can do it. You can do 4 a day. You could go boom, boom, boom. You could, before, at some ages, we would just do maybe 2 open houses. Okay, we're doing 1, 12 to 2, another one, 3 to 5, and that's it. Now I'm done. And you're only communicating with people. Again, they come to your open house, physical open house, they sign in their name. You might check in with them a next day or a week later, put them on your database. Now, with a virtual open house, you're going to be on there, and all those people commenting, hopefully commenting on there, maybe entering their name and information for a raffle of some sort. And you say at the end of the day, this is how I paint almost a perfect virtual open house. They have 1, 2, 3 open houses. And then you spend the next part of that Saturday or Sunday, or whatever day it is, and spend communicating with all those people, adding them to your database, adding them to your email campaigns, putting them on your contact management system for follow-up. And you just spend the next part of the day and then you can communicate with those people right away. When I'll use the term old-fashioned way, or of normal, the everyday open houses, we can't communicate with people as fast at the end of the day through social networking. Watch what they're doing. Again, I feel this is, in my opinion, is that this is a lot better time spent your day doing 2 virtual open houses. Could be a lot more connections marketing wise than doing 2 face-to-face open houses. Of course, the face-to-face, the live open houses are great. You can spend a little bit of time with people. Those are great too. I wouldn't give up those, but there's something you could do. Maybe do, when this is all over, we can do open houses again. Open house, 1 virtual one a day and 1 regular open house a day. And again, please remember, if you're a new agent or an agent that's looking for more listings, or you just don't have listings with sellers that want to have open house or virtual houses, reach out to your office. You're going to find an agent that'll be happy to have you do one on their listing, or work it together somehow. You're going to find someone there. So that's it for today. Hopefully that gives you some great information about open houses and marketing and virtual open houses and things that you can do. Remember, today, do something, accomplish something, get your goals done, connect with people every day, connect with people, and you will get to where you want to be. And remember, a successful day is just a day that you got your things done and connected with people out there. But the ultimate goal, of course, are appointments and possible new buyers and sellers. You want to get to that point, but you can't get to that finding new buyers, finding new sellers, getting appointments without connecting with people. It doesn't happen. If you are getting all your business from people connecting with you, that is great. I get that a lot from agents. He goes, all my business are referrals. And I said, are all those referrals from people that just call you? And they go, yes. I go, imagine how much business we have if you reached out to people more and asked for referrals. You could triple your business overnight if you're getting people that are just walking in the door, so to say, and contacting you without you contacting them. So that's it. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you very, very much for attending. And I'll be tomorrow. Sherry Johnson will be here tomorrow and Friday. And she's trying to give us as many days as she can every week. And she's going to give me her schedule so everybody will know every week what day she will be on. So tomorrow will be Sherry and Friday. Have a great Wednesday, everyone. Bye-bye.